welcome to this channel. Today we are going to look at the principle of a Gemini, or what is termed as the third principle. You see, the universe as it is, or as it is, as we know it to be, it stands or is supported by its own pillars, what we could also term as principles. Just like any other house, a house, if it is built, there are certain principles that ought to be followed. You cannot build the house without building the trenches first. First the trenches, then the foundation is built, then the walls are built upon that foundation, so as other things, the roofs and all. Same applies with our universe. The universe is governed by certain principles. The sign of Aries speaks of a certain principle. The second sign, which is the sign of Taurus, also speaks of a different principle. Again, the sign of twins, Gemini, also speaks of certain principles. This is what we are going to be looking at today. We're going to go a bit deeper in understanding what this Gemini is all about. See, whenever we see the sign of Gemini in our charts, that is when we are reminded when life doesn't want us to remain stuck in a rut. That is the first thing that we ought to remember whenever we see this principle, which is the Gemini principle. We shouldn't seek total everlasting security or fixed permanent things, since the Gemini is instead teaching us to adapt to frequent change. Gemini embodies the principles of selection, which means he must choose the right ideas upon which the soul of man will develop and grow. We must understand that each sign represents only 1/12 or about 8% of the totality of man's being. This doesn't mean that individual born under this sun sign will never grow up. No, they will grow up eventually. The key to genius is transcendence, and each individual will grow according to the nature of his or her own desire. One person cannot be forced how to grow, when to grow. They usually grow when the timing or when their timing has arrived for them to grow. Each of the signs describe a certain principle which contributes to the totality of evolution of mankind. So Gemini's function in this respect is to choose the ideas upon which man will build his civilization. As we have stated previously, the main tool or the major tool for the Gemini is the mind, the rational mind to be more specific. This is the intellectual side after all, as well as the potential transmitter of universal ideas. Quite often than not, the principle of the Gemini stops at the level of intellect and doesn't pursue his thoughts to a higher rank. The Gemini principle rules the mental faculties, which is also termed as the scientific mind. That part or that aspect of the intellect which carefully analyzes data, it scrutinizes, it divides and puts together systems and proofs of control. We seem to find this principle of Gemini trying to explore things, many things at once, because it is the principle that is here to communicate, to have a conversation, to dialogue, to meet others, to say, I see you, let us have a talk. I see you, let us talk about it, let us negotiate. That is what the principle of Gemini stands all about. For today, this is what we have. Stay tuned to our next episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, Africa, you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are powerful. Let nobody take away your abilities and your power.